Welcome to Scuba Bob's Ocean Quest. Our goal is to educate youth and adults on the importance of our oceans and waterways. Scuba Bob has been diving since 1978 with thousands of dives around the world. In today's 5th episode of the year 2020, we'll be having a lobster lunch at Capt Jack Sparrow's fishing camp. Richard and Axel will be our guides and our realtors for the day. Our boat captain is Captain Jack Sparrow Jr. His father owns a fishing camp called the Jack Sparrow Fishing Camp. This is on Turnip Atoll, some 20 miles off the coast of Belize City.
Okay, we're now sitting in the back because we're about to hit the blue water, so it's going to be a lot rougher. So it's awesome. It's a great trip.
Sitting in the back of the boat makes for a smooth ride, and we're not having any problems in getting out to our destination. It's time to sit back and relax and let Captain Jack do the driving. Axel's getting happier and happier as we get closer to the island. I don't think we have much further to go. This is a cool looking island. I'm looking forward to exploring it and seeing what we can find. It feels like we're on a deserted island hundreds of miles from civilization. I cannot wait to explore this awesome place. The water is clear and clean. I bet there's lots of life out here. Richard is pointing out where Captain Jack Sparrow's fishing camp is located. Captain Jack said this is where he grew up as a child, and now he's a fishing captain. He loves his job and he's a very happy man.
Good sand. The water is beautiful.
The beach has nice sand, and it looks like the area is clean. So far, I've not experienced any mosquitoes, and I heard some birds on the island. I'm not sure what I'm going to find on this island. I know that it's only a few hundred feet across and some 30 miles long. There's only a few resorts on Turnip that cater to divers and fishermen. The Turnip Atoll in Belize has been recognized for more than 40 years as one of the Caribbean's top destinations for bone fishing, tarpon, and permit. Turnip Atoll is a chain of small Caribbean keys due southeast of Key Cocker and Ambergris Key. Turnip is considered the largest and most biological diverse coral atoll in Belize and in the Mesoamerican Reef ecoregion. These massive mangrove trees and seagrass provides important nurseries for local marine life. It looks like we found some hermit crabs. There's no telling what type of animal life we'll find here.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to come back. No, I'm taking the high road. Oh, yeah.
I guess it's time to head back to the boat and go to Captain Jack's fishing camp. Wow, this is such a beautiful and tranquil place, and it's very peaceful. It looks like Axel's found something on the beach. It looks like a starfish, and I think it's a Caribbean Cushing starfish, and it's very common in the Caribbean Sea. It looks like one of our passengers is checking out the water depth to see if they can find a sea star.
50 feet. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. A sea.
Fishing, snorkeling, diving,
It looks like it's time to put on our goggles and see what we can find under the water. The water's clear, and I think it's time to catch some lunch. I'm not sure where we're going, but I think Captain Jack knows where he is going. I think we're looking for some coral reef structures. Let's see what he has in store for us. Okay, we can see some outcroppings of coral heads. It looks like it's time to get wet, so let's get our gear on and let's see what we can find. The reef is healthy and full of life, and you have some unusual subjects like grunts, tangs, damsels, and parrotfish. Look, there's a long-spined urchin. We have lots of soft corals like sea whips, fans, and sea fingers. It's nice to see a reef in such great condition. Wait a second, what is this? It looks like a plastic bag that somebody's carelessly thrown overboard. People need to be careful not to pollute the oceans. Over time, this plastic will change colors and look like a jellyfish, and some of the marine life will eat it and die. Once marine life eats plastic, it gets stuck in their digestive system, and they can die from complications, or it will get caught in their throat and they'll suffocate. This plastic is one of the greatest dangers to the health of our coral reefs. Do your part to recycle, renew, and reuse to keep our oceans healthy. If you take your time and look at the details of this reef, you'll find thousands of creatures making up the foundations for their homes. Wow, it looks like we've got more plastic. We need to be careful and we need to clean up our oceans. Wow, this outcropping would make a great home for fish. As you can see, there are hundreds of soft corals on the bottom and numerous small outcroppings of coral. Over the years, this will grow into a very healthy reef. If you look closely, you can see small fish in and around the coral reef. So far, I think the shallow reef has potential. Look, there's a stingray. Don't worry, they're not aggressive. It's only when you step on their back that they'll flip their tail up and sting you. Otherwise, they're just really cool to look at. On the way back, the guys were talking about how expensive it was to fly fish. Richard said that it cost as much as $1,500 to go on one fly fishing trip with one person.
Fly fishing than it is to go diving.
It takes one guy.
People that do it, it's kind of like golf. It's a game of golf. It's boring. It's boring, but guess what? People pay money.
I wonder what we're going to be doing here. Wow, it looks like another reef. Hey, and this one looks even more healthy. It looks like it's in good shape. It's next to a wall dive that is one of the main attractions in this area. People dive here all the time. They love diving on these reefs. The soft coral on this dive is very healthy and there's abundance of it. I think this is a very healthy reef. There's one of my favorite fish to dive with, the gray angel. They're awesome fish and they're very beautiful. They usually swim in pairs, so I wonder where its mate is. It's about time for us to get out of the water, so I guess its mate, who knows where it is? I just can't find it. This was really a nice reef to dive on. It's good to see a developing reef like this and see how healthy it is.
Okay.
It looks like we're bartering with this fisherman for some of his catch. I think we're giving him some lobster, and I heard something about kingfish. Let's see where we're going to be going next. Splash into the water. Captain Jack is looking for something. Hey, it looks like he's looking for a lobster. Well, it looks like he might have caught one, but I think it's too small, and he's going to let it go. Divers in this area take care of their reefs and make sure that they do not overfish and keep undersized fish and lobster. Watch out, Richard. Looks like we got flying lobster. Well, we got one lobster on the boat. Well, it looks like we've got a stowaway. Well, throw him in the pile. Be careful, guys. It looks like we've got flying lobsters. Be sure not to get in their way. Our guys seem to be catching a lot of lobsters. Now that's a good-looking lobster. Looks like we've got quite a few lobsters. I can't wait to taste them. It looks like Richard wants the camera. Let's see what he's going to do with it. Hey, look. Now we have some underwater shots of our guys catching lobsters. It's hard to see, but the locals use corrugated sheets of roof tin and lay it on the sandy bottom with bricks in the four edges. The lobster crawls underneath the sheet of tin, and then they come back and sweep underneath it to catch lobsters. The result, with butter, salt, and pepper, is a great dinner. Legs up and down we go. Our diver looks like he's found something. Nope, it looks like we have a miss. But I think he has something this time. Looks like we now have some fruits from his labor. Way to go, guys. Y'all did a great job. Okay, we caught lobsters. Now, let's see what else we can do. Goodness, he has a fish and he only had the bait out there for a few seconds. Wow, that is awesome. I told you this was a great catching place. Wow, another fish in less than a minute. As you can see, this is not only a good fishing grounds, but it's also a good catching ground. Back up, everybody. Looks like we got another fish on board. Okay, another fish on the line. Wow, this is amazing. Wow, that's a large one. I think we're going to have a great lunch. Okay, Richard, what do you have now? Oh, look at there. Looks like we got sardines. Good bait fish. Hello, guy. You got to remember, this is Captain Jack's fishing camp. They need lots of bait fish. Goodness, look at all those fish. It shouldn't take long before we fill up this bucket. I don't know about you, but I'm really impressed with Captain Jack. He is awesome. Captain Jack's doing such a great job finding fish. It looks like these fish are trying to jump in the boat. It looks like these mangroves are just full of fish and all these sardines. They almost look like they're trying to hop into the boat. It looks like our bucket is full and we're heading for camp. I think we've almost made it to Captain Jack Sparrow's fishing camp. Okay, we're at Jack Sparrow's fishing camp, and it's right next door to the Toro Eco Lodge. We're excited about this. Great people, wonderful life, so we'll see where it goes from here. Well, it looks like Richard's got a lobster. Wow, look at that. Nothing better than a fresh lobster. It only takes a few minutes to boil a lobster, add spices, and bring it onto the plate.
Sure. How much for one? Just one backbone.
What is this?
Kingfish.
Kingfish. Oh,
Literally,
okay.
there's restaurants that when you order a plate of with kingfish in it,
Yeah.
you get one bone and it's about $100 a fish dish.
Yeah. Okay, I just had my lobster dinner. It was awesome. Had some kingfish. Awesome. This is just a awesome place to dive, snorkel, fish, camp, hike, go through jungles, do all sorts of stuff. This is a great place. I love Belize. This is nice. Very, very nice. Very comfortable, exciting. The coral reefs are very pristine. They're beautiful. Lots of soft corals. Saw most of your Caribbean fish in just a matter of 10 minutes. Biodiversity is plentiful here, and it's just a beautiful oasis. So can't wait to come back. And this is nice. Very, very nice. Very comfortable, exciting. The coral reefs are very pristine. They're beautiful. Lots of soft corals. Saw most of your Caribbean fish in just a matter of 10 minutes. Biodiversity is plentiful here, and it's just a beautiful oasis. So can't wait to come back and enjoy this.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens in the future. It should be very bright and wonderful. Right now we're at Jack Sparrow's fishing camp. How was the lobster?
So far,
Awesome. Don't think there's
Good.
nowhere that we could get it fresher than here.
and it's freshly caught.
That's right.
Can't beat that.
No.
And we didn't do something wild out. It was just boiled, salt, black pepper, and some lime.
That's awesome. And TJ, what about you? What did you think about this?
Oh man, this is amazing, man. Straight out of the sea, right in the pot.
Yep.
Can't get it better than that.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Scuba Bob's Ocean Quest, and will return next week.